So hello everyone, my name is Tanmay and today I am going to show you how can you become a virtual drummer like me with some simple lines of code. So after this tutorial video, you can also be able to play a virtual drum on your computer. So first of all, you need to do some formalities like creating the py file. So open your project folder and open the VS Code from here. And create a Python file here. So here is my Python file. So first of all, you need to do some imports like cv2, numpy, pyauto.gui and imutils. So I am going to import it. So these packages are you can easily install by typing the pip3 install and the package name like python OpenCV or OpenCV Python. I don't know, I just forget. Maybe it is OpenCV Python. So I have already installed this, so I no need to install it again. So that's why it is showing me the requirement is already satisfied. Like that, you have to install all of these packages. So after that, back to the topic. So first of all, we need to know the basic screen coordination system of Python. So for that, let me open Paint here. My drawing skills are not that good. So assume that it is your screen. So now consider this is my x-axis and this is my y-axis. So here is what? Here is his x is also 0 and y is also 0 at this point here. So here is my 0 0 position. So if we want to draw a rectangle here, we have to tell Python what is my starting position and what is my ending position. So this is my starting position and this is my ending position for x-axis. This is my starting position and this is my ending position. So suppose assume that here is my starting position in x-axis is 50 and suppose my ending position is 100 in x-axis. So this is basically x, this is y, and for the y-axis, this is my starting position of my y-axis and this is the ending position of my y-axis. So just simply assume that my starting y position is 40 and my ending y position is 80. Now if we see carefully, then here is also the y position is 80 and here is also my y position is 80 and here is also my x is 50 and here is also my x is 100. So from here what we can say that this point is my starting position and this is my ending position of xy. So this is my starting x and y, 50 and 40, and this is my ending of my x and y, 180. So what we'll do, we'll tell pyauto.gui to press a key if any object comes inside the rectangle. Then PyAutoGUI will press that key for you. So this is the basic logic. How will you going to play the drum? So first of all, go to the onemotion.com or just simply type onemotion drum. Go to the first link and click on the pads. So here you can see, if we want to play the kick, we have to press one key. Then for the snare you have to press the 2. So that's how you can play the drum. So now let's go to the editor and start coding. So first define a press function. It will take a key value and it will going to tell PyAutoGUI which key to press. So I made a function here because I need to call this function again and again. So now the OpenCV stuffs are coming. Cap is equal to cv2.video capture. Now initiate a while loop. So this will be going to your infinite loop, which will monitor your live video. Now type frame cap.read. So it will going to read your image, means the video. So now I am going to set the frame size. For that, just type imutils dot resize. Resize is a method, and pass the frame, then height is equal to suppose 700 and width is 900. So here we need the HSV and we need to convert the color Bezier to HSV. For that, just type cv2.cvtcolor, pass the frame cv2.color Bezier to HSV. So now we need to detect two colors. One color is the red color and another color is the blue color. So for that we need to specify the HSV of the red and blue color in array format. So first for the red color, so there is two bounds, one is upper bound and one is lower bound. So first of all we are going to define the lower bound, np.array, and for the upper bound, np.array 255 255 255, and do the same for the blue color. So now we need to define the marks for the red and blue both. So first of all define the red marks, HSV. Now pass the low red and high red. Do the same for the blue. So now we need to draw and find the contours. So first find the contour for red object. So for that you need to type contour, then hierarchy. Then with the find contour method we will going to find the contour. So because we are finding the contours for red object, we need to pass the red marks here. Then cv2.retir tree, and then cv2.chainApprox simple. So now we want the biggest contour. So for that we just simply sort the contours, then we'll get the biggest contour in the first position is equals to sorted. Sorted is a method to sort the items, and reverse is equals true. So we will get the biggest contour in our first position. So let's loop through the all of the contours for cnt in contours. So here is the basically x and y and height and width. This is for the bounding boxes, and now just draw the bounding box by cv2 dot. So this is my starting xy and this is my ending xy. we also need to give a color and the thickness of the rectangle. So this is the basic green color and the thickness of 2. So just because we have sorted the contours, we no need to loop through it again, because we will get the biggest contour in our first iteration. So just simply break. Before that, we need to know the position of the object, so that just print x and y. So it will simply give you the position of the object in x and y coordination. cv2.imshow. So this is the name title of our window and this is the actual frame. And now just type key is equals to cv2 dot wait key. So if key is equals to 27, that means your escape key, we will just simply break, means the close the window. Then cap dot release and cv2 dot destroy all window. Here we go. So here I am getting some error. Let me just check. Oh, it will be outside of the loop. I just typed it inside of the loop. I think it should work now. So here you can see some contours are detecting here, but here is my red object and it is now detecting the red object properly, and in this screen this is the biggest red object, that's why it is detecting here. Okay, so here is also it was giving the coordinates of the contour. Now do the same for the blue object also. So here I type the same for the blue object. So you can see this is for the red object and this is for the blue object. So here you have to type also break. I will just give it a comment for better understanding. For red object, and here it is for blue object. So let's check the blue object is detecting or not. No, it is not detecting right now. Maybe there is some problem. So I forgot to change the red marks here. I have to change it to blue marks. I think it should work now. Now it is working. You can also see the lamp is detecting, and because it is the biggest object here, so it will detect first. Also I want a mirror image here, so for that I just need to type frame is equal to cv2 dot flip frame 1. So for that you will see the mirror image. Now you can see the mirror image. Right now I am moving my right hand and it is also showing here my right hand. So now we need to draw some rectangles in the screen. To draw the rectangle, just simply type cv2 dot rectangle and pass the frame first, then give the starting position of the rectangle. This is x and this is your y, starting x and starting y, then your ending x, which will be 200, and ending y will be 150. And you also need to give it a color. I will going to give the blue color, so 25500, then the thickness will be 1. So as you can see, my blue rectangle is came here. So this is my 00 position, and this is 200 for my ending x, and this is 150 for my ending y. So here is my x and y, 200 and 150. So now with this put text method we can also write something in our frame. So the write is came here. Now go to the onemotion.com So here you can see there is 12 blocks. Okay, so we need to draw 12 rectangles accordingly. So here is my all 12 rectangles with some text inside. So I will provide the code in my description from where you can copy the rectangles. And let's see how it looks. So here is the all 12 rectangles. Now we need to tell PyAutoGUI if any object is coming inside the rectangle, so we need to press a key accordingly. So for doing that, just give a if statement. So I am going to write the if statement for the first rectangle, which is this. So just type if x is greater than 0 and y is greater than 0, means I am talking about this x and this y. So this x is, if this x is greater than 0 and this y is greater than 0 and x is less than 200 and y is less than 150, means my this bounding box is going inside my first rectangle, which is this. I also wrote the values here. Then simply press 7. So if we press 7, we will get this sound from here. So let's try it. Open your browser inside and run your code. I am now doing for the red object. Now it is working. Now you can see when it is going inside this box, the 7 key is pressing. Because the 7 key is pressing, that's why the right sound is happening here. Now let's do it for the all rectangles. So here I did for the all rectangles. So simply just copy it and paste it for the blue object also. So now our code is ready. So it will going to work for both the red and blue object now. So open your browser here and run your code. Now just simply select your browser here and everything is working fine. So thank you guys for watching this video. We'll see you next time. Happy coding.